It's Olympic Games year, and soon will be a World Cup year. The big difference is that this time the country who will host is Brazil, the first South American country hosting such an event. Brazil, an underdeveloped country with a huge population, can bring many benefits and harms to the World Cup. So, three main characters were interviewed by our program, and with different points of view will be able to tell us how the country of samba will deal with. Our first guest is Felipe, soccer manager and president of Molecadinha Zica Soccer Club.
I believe Brazil will succeed on World Cup, but honestly, I'm against a cup on our country right now. We have no sufficient roads, airlines, and railway networks to hold so many people. If we think about hotel structure, it will also get overcrowded. People say that jobs created will be a strong pro, but they forgot that they are mostly temporary. The real good things that will happen are the roads and airports. Have you ever imagined how long Brazil would take to do and build all the things for the population? Yes. I even think that it is an utopia to think that this money could be used for anything else. This speech do not work here, and we all know this. My name is Felipe, and it's with you now, Eduardo. Bye.
Yes, it's possible to see that the distribution of money in Brazil is not done correctly, neither effectively. The traffic problem is really something that should be thought of. Trains, which is the best way to transport since it's cheap and effective, is not taken seriously. But, in other way, the highways and airports should only improve. Now, let's talk with Caio Pelé Flávio Júnior dos Santos, soccer player and dancer during the free time.
I reckon that the World Cup in Brazil will bring a lot of advantages for the people. One of them is that this event will make the people to stay together. Just one thing that what Brazil winning the World Cup. Have a drawback too, and this drawback is that these matches will not be for the Brazilian people. This match will be just for who has money, who have money, or who came from other countries around the world. But we that are Brazilians can't watch these games, and this is very sad for me and for most of the population.
Well, look how beautiful he speaks and dances at the same time. It's a wonder. Well, it's possible to see that games will be too expensive, so they only will be accessed by the rich ones and tourists. Something that actually harms the native population and the players who lose the crowd of fans. Now, we're gonna interview a South Korean player, David Jaewon Lee, that is priest when he can.
I think that the World Cup are going to make the shop owners more rich, and the person itself and the population are going to be more benefited by the World Cup, because they are going to spend money, and the shop owners are going to own money, receive money. I think that the drawback from the World Cup is that the violence are going to rise. Many people in cities like São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Manaus, Belo Horizonte are going to be arrested. Many people are going to be robbed, and I think that are going to have many murders.
Well, as you have seen, violence is something that will also grow, but if we make a comparison, we will have good aspects like union, happiness, and joy, as growth of airports, roads, and greater technological development. But it's still possible to see that there's more negatives than positive points. That's all, folks, and this is News. Good evening and a hug to Teacher Vinicius.